Hello and welcome to The Wandering Wind, the show where, once again, this Valentine's Day, I am lucky enough to still be single. Not that being together with someone is bad. Not good, not bad, it just is. It's just, for me, right now, I'm lucky because, oh boy, the woman that would be with me would be so frustrated most of the time. So, this is just my Valentine's Day video for today. I'm going to be talking about a lot of things. I'm going to be talking about life, love, what love truly is, and what life can be if you choose to do anything at all with your life. Now, first of all, I want to bring up today's artist on the rise. Muna is a talented musician that I watched a few of her videos right when she was beginning to be on the Creator on the Rise program. She's now up to, let's wait for it, she is up to a total of, and we'll get there, we will, 7,270 subscribers right now. Awesome. Great job, Muna. Anyway, so let's get into the video with my thoughts on what love should be. Not what love is to the world, but what it should be to us personally. Now, love is a very complicated thing. It can be the best feeling in the world or the most painful experience you've ever had. And love can also be many forms. You love your family. You love your possessions to an extent. You love your pets. You love the life you live. You love your job. And you love your spouse. There are many forms of love, many forms of expression of love. And there are actually 5 different love languages that people speak with. Because no two people express love in the same exact way to each other. This I've learned from experience and through also doing a little bit of a group therapy thing with the 5 love languages by someone or other. In fact, let me look that up right now. But anyway, the 5 love languages are, there we go. Autofill always helps. The 5 love languages are words of affirmation, touch, giving gifts, and let me go ahead and actually just, okay, so gift giving, quality time, words of affirmation, acts of service, and physical touch. So, different languages that we all speak for an emotion that we all experience. And love is so universal. Our pets express love towards us in a way. Now, most of the time cats don't, unless, of course, yeah, that's a spot scratch right behind my ear. But other than that, cats are a bit more standoffish, but with dogs, it's readily apparent that, yes, even animals express feelings of adoration and joy and just enjoyment with being around you. And with us, humans, quality time is one of the most common things that we use to express our love and affection for one another. Quality time with your children is one of the most coveted things for them because, to be honest, kids crave that attention and that time just to be able to tell you about their day, tell you about the awesome thing they saw or the awesome thing they drew or whatever. Quality time is awesome. Words of affirmation also come in there because when you tell them, that's a good boy, or you did a great job, or I'm so proud of you, that affirms that you do love them. That's a really great thing. Acts of service or devotion to each other. Now, this isn't exclusive to relationships either. None of these are, except for maybe physical touch to an extent. Um, Acts of service, you can go out and you can work in a soup kitchen and you can feel the appreciation and the affection that those people who are down on their luck and struggling have towards you for coming in here on a daily basis or on a weekly basis and helping out and giving them a good meal. Because frankly, it may be the only one they get all day. Gift giving. Gift giving is a really, really, really difficult love language to speak because there's a fine line between expressing your love and buying their affection for you. And you must be careful not to cross that line. It has happened with a lot of parents going through difficult times. And so each parent wants to try and buy the love of their child because they feel that that would be the only way that they can win against their spouse. Not a lot, but it does happen, and it is pretty bad when that happens because usually the child is aware of what's going on and then manipulates the situation like, oh, well, Daddy got me this. You don't love me unless you get me this. And so eventually, unless the parents are completely dumb, they'll catch on and be like, he's playing both of us. But still, I mean, love and then physical touch. A hug, a touch on the hand, a clap on the shoulder, and yes, even physical intimacy, all express love in a way that we don't understand unless we speak that particular language. What comes as a surprise to a lot of people is that the language of love that they speak is not the language of love that their children, their family members, or their spouse speak. So learning to understand how they accept love is very important because the way they accept love is the only way they know how to accept love. And for them to learn to accept love in a different way is foreign and pretty much as difficult as someone that doesn't even speak English well trying to learn Spanish or Japanese or something else. It's very difficult to learn another love language when the only one you've ever spoken is one you understand. Other than that, just, speak with each other. Ask your spouse, ask your children, what do I do for you? What makes you feel loved by me? And a lot of times, if you ask them that, they will tell you outright, well, I love it when you give me gifts. Or I love it when you talk to me and you praise me for my good work. Or I love it when you just do something nice for me once in a while. Or I love it when we're alone together and we just lay together and hold each other in our arms. Or whatever the case may be, whatever the affection is, you have to learn to listen to the other person and express love towards them in the way that they can receive, because otherwise the relationship is devoid of any form of affection, and that can damage ties with each other. It happened with me, with my father, quite a long time ago. We've started to actually patch that up, but that time of not feeling the affection from my father will never go away and will never be replaced. That's fine. That's in the past. But just like you have to learn to speak English first, you also need to learn how to speak their love language so that you can better communicate with them. Um, in other topics related to love, what do we think love truly is? Well, like I was saying before, love is something we all experience. It's an emotion that's very complicated, like I said, but it boils down to this. True love is something very different from just a simple affection. True love seeks the other person's benefit first. True love doesn't keep a record of another person's wrongs just because, oh, well, there's this thing you did, and this thing you did, and this thing you didn't. No. Love is kind and patient. Love is willing to wait on the other person to be ready for love, for the affection you want to show them. Love isn't pushy. Love doesn't, you're going to love me or else. Love waits and is accepting of who people are, no matter who they are or what they are. You could be fat, bald, hairy on your back. You could be a lot of things. Love doesn't care about the outside. Love cares about what's in here and what's up here. A lot of times, my deepest connections with people outside of the family have been with people that have really, really just impressed me with the way that their minds and their hearts are very well wise. I mean, I've met people who, I don't know them from Adam, but for some reason the way they speak is so profound, I can't help but remember them 10, 15 years later. And at the same time, there are people that were in my life daily that I don't remember at all because I didn't connect with them on a deeper level because I didn't find anything in them that intrigued me. Love drives both friendship and relationships. You don't have to exclusively love your family and your spouse. You can love the guy down the street that brings you your morning coffee, or your mail person that brings you the mail every morning, or the guy at your local restaurant that serves up your favorite lunch or whatever. You can love people in a way that is a general appreciation for humankind. I love all of you equally because you took the time to look at me and say, hey, I care about what he says. I care about how he thinks. I may not always agree with him, and love isn't about agreeing with people all the time, but despite not always agreeing with him, I'm willing to hear him out. And that's why I love you guys, is because you don't think first of, oh, well, he's fat. You think of one thing only. What can I learn today? So go out and just enjoy this day that celebrates love. It doesn't have to be with a significant other. If you're single like me, embrace that singleness. Embrace the fact that you still have time to be you before you have to learn to communicate and connect with another. Because that is a very, very scary thing. And a very different thing. Sometimes even a difficult thing. I know with me, I have trouble really understanding people at all. It's my psychological issues. I'll tell you about it another time. But I have trouble understanding people sometimes, and it's like, okay, what did I do wrong? Because I say one thing, and they're like, zoom. Oh boy. But always remember, love isn't just romantic, it's platonic and just, it's an expression of appreciation for another person. And I have no idea why I'm always so, well, it's probably this. Eventually I need to get rid of this. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. I love you guys so very much. Have a great have a great Valentine's Day.